Today, I'm going to show you how to make a pen on the lathe. Pen kits are a great way to practice your creativity. They're super cheap and they teach you how to use your lathe and the tools that you probably already have. When you get your pen or your pencil kit, you'll see it comes with everything you need to make your pen. The brass tubes will be glued into wooden blanks, and then we'll turn those down on the lathe and assemble everything later on. The first thing we need to do is take the brass tubes and glue them into the wood blanks. We're going to use this flush drill bit, which cleans up the end of the wooden block, making sure that it's flush and square on either end of your blank, so that when you turn your pen, everything lines up just perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and get these glued together and then clean them up with the drill bit and get them installed on the lathe so we can start turning. Now that my blanks are cut and trimmed and ready to go, we can get them installed on the lathe. Now that the blanks are installed in the lathe, I'm going to go ahead and turn them down to size. I'll be using a small spindle gouge to do this, but you could use carbide or any other tool you have. Before I get started, I'm going to go sharpen this up real quick on my whetstones and then dive into turning. Basic furniture paste wax to put a nice glossy sheen on the pen. If you want to go a little farther, you could use CA glue or even polyurethane, but I'm going to keep it simple today. To apply the wax, I'll just use a paper towel to wipe it on the pen, and then once it cools down again, I'll use a rag to polish the wax to a nice high gloss finish. Now that I've finished turning down the barrels of the pen, we can go ahead and start assembling it. There's a few different methods you can use to press the components into the barrels. I'm going to show you how to use a regular pen press as well as a drill press. If you don't have a pen press, you can use a drill press instead. All you have to do is get a piece of metal, this is just a punch that I have, and you're going to place that into the chuck and lock it down. Once your drill press is set up, simply take the pieces of the pen that you want to press together, hold them in place, and then use that pin to press your pen together. Now that you've finished pressing in the parts into the barrel of the pen, you can begin assembling. So the first step is to take the lower portion of your pen and then the cartridge. This is a pencil cartridge, but a pen installation is basically the same thing. So you're going to insert that into the lower barrel, and you take the cap, screw that into place. And then the bottom portion gets pressed in, and that's it. You have a pen. Turning pens is a great way to learn how to use your lathe. You really only need to buy a pen mandrel and then have a spindle gouge or roughing gouge to get started. Other than that, you can use the tools and materials you already probably have in your shop. These pen kits are really low cost, so they're a great way to try new things. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Check out my website, imakejake.com, for more projects and even some free plans. I'll be posting more and more content in the future, so make sure you keep an eye out for that too. And until next time, thanks for watching.